One, two, three. Sound check. Okay, sound is good, or at least it looks good. Stream is up and running on the green. Okay, looks like everything is good. Alright, well, hello everyone. Welcome to the live stream. Hope you guys are in a good mood and ready for some fun, because this is exactly what it's gonna be. I'm gonna have a lot of fun today on this small live stream, especially after yesterday's flop. That was. I don't know if you saw the live stream yesterday, but basically we had huge performance issues. The airplane started to do weird things, and kind of just stuff didn't work. So I just ended up the stream. I decided to delete it and just said that today we would be doing something different, something that would compensate. Now, this is a little bit unusual hours. I usually stream in the afternoon, like at 16 UTC. That's my main time. But today at 16 UTC, I will be on a bus going to Lisbon, and I won't be able to do that because I'll be the entire week out due to some work, due to some real-world flying. I hope maybe I can film something for you. I'm not so sure because um, I'm going to be starting my instrument rating course, and yeah, I want to be focused and get all the basics in, but nonetheless, probably I will be able to film something, uh, maybe even some snaps or something. So yeah, Golden Age was in the chat. Hello, man. Synchronous Flight Note 7 unusually early today. Yep, man. It's basically had to be this hour or just no live stream. So I prefer to do a live stream, even though it will be a smaller one, but should be fun. Anyways, what are we doing today? We are doing something today that's a little bit different. I was skeptical about it just because it is so different from what we usually do, like flying the big jets or even like the turboprops. Um, I decided to try out the Piper PA18, the Piper Cub, or as I call it now, the Piper Fox. And I was pleasantly surprised, especially with the reality expansion pack. In fact, it was so good that I don't know, I just loved it, and so I created my own livery that you'll be able to see in a bit. And I went on to find some amazing sceneries, both for Alaska and British Columbia, where we are right now. Um, and basically, there are a lot of airports. Some of them are not even like simulated and explained, so you have to literally look for them. There's a Google Maps map with like a lot of pins and descriptions of the airports that are around, and it's really cool. Like I don't know, I never did such flying. Flying the PA18 was challenging as well because it's a tail dragger, and if you guys don't know, but tail draggers actually have slightly more complicated physics. Now, it is not impossible. It might be sometimes a little bit confusing, especially in the beginning, but overall, it is an amazing airplane and definitely gives you uh, like a feeling of flying in a different way, which is really cool. So if you want something like a challenge and you have been bored of flying the normal planes from A to B, and you want something different, definitely check out the Reality Expansion Pack for the Piper Cub or the Piper Fox in this case, and yeah, it's really cool. Anyways, we are in this private strip. I'm gonna say this is kind of like my own private strip. I did not create this. The scenery link is on the description below. Really amazing work. The guy did an amazing job. And so we will be doing one, two, three flights today. It's gonna be, I mean, it's a pretty short flight. The weather is amazing. We are real weather, not real time because it's still pretty much almost pitch black. So just very early morning. So I advanced the time a little bit so we can see outside. And we will be flying to one strip that's located near a road. It's really well modeled. And we will be doing some shopping there. Like we're going to be refueling the airplane. Because I don't have any fuel here with me. And we're going to be doing some shopping and then flying to a nearby private strip, like maybe some kind of like friends private strip for some barbecue. And then at the end of the day, I'll just advance the time. We're going to be proceeding back and landing here at our home strip. So this is gonna be really cool. I really like this stuff. Um, and yeah, all right, let's go. Let's get into the airplane. Basically, everything you see outside here, this is modeled by the guy in the scenery. And I actually should probably show you like the map with all this stuff because it is really really cool. Anyways, here's our little plane. Um, I call it Little Fox, and I'm really happy with how the livery turned out because I don't know, it just looks cool. Uh, all right, before we move on, let me just show you what there is. And I just botched my I just botched my live stream window, so I just lost the chat. Okay, I'm back. Uh, so when you download the scenery, there is a little file for Google Maps, and basically this is what it gives you. So it is one zip file, and you get all of these airports, and you can just zoom in, click on it, and there will be on some of them screenshots with the description. Some of them will have like a description for an extra download maybe, and the others will be just part of the pack, which is really really cool. So right now we're flying in this area here in the northern part. I'm in this private strip. It's basically not even on the X-Plane map, so that's cool. You kind of have to explore it a little bit. We're gonna be flying here to this Toad River, mile 422. This one is in X-Plane, so you can see it on the map. You can spawn there and then fly. And finally, we'll be flying to this private strip. We'll just say it's a friend of mine or something. So yeah, it is really, really cool. All of this stuff, you can just check out what strips are there and you can just fly there. And it's really nice because you actually have to use this little map to navigate yourself because the X-Plane map does not have it. Now, because we're good pilots anyways, we're just gonna check real quick here the weather. So Fort Nelson's right here, so we're all somewhere along this area. There are some clouds, but more or less the weather looks to be good, and it seems like it's a good day for some bush flying. Yeah, we don't have anything significant, so just a little bit of clouds, but we're not going to be taking any long flights. So regarding the weather, it's all good. And finally, here it is, our little fox. I am really really satisfied with how this livery turned out. Basically, I painted the fox. I painted the fuselage, I added the registration, I changed the wheels a little bit, so I decided to paint the bush wheel letters white because it looks a little bit cooler, I think, in my opinion. I used some of the files from a 4K livery, but that's why I don't want to distribute it, but basically it was just a rescale and everything else is mine. So I just used like the base file and then redid everything. I added my logo. Made this texturing here a little bit darker because on the default airplane it is quite bright and it doesn't look very nice, so yeah, made it a little bit darker so the wheel is a little bit more uniform. And finally, before anybody asks, if you purchase the Piper PA with the reality expansion pack, the texture for the wings has a different name. So for the default PA18, you would be downloading liveries, and the wings file will be called wings. But in the reality expansion pack, it will be only wing. So if you want to use any other liveries, and for some reason your fuselage changes colors, but the wings keep being yellow, that's just because you have to rename it. But anyways, I just love the way it looks, and with all of those mountains with the trees, I feel like it's super super great, and I'm totally happy. I also made changes to the interior, but you'll see those in a minute. So let's see. All right, I'm gonna open the door because we're gonna do a little pre-flight here. This is a reality expansion pack, so you guys know it's always good to do a little bit of pre-flight. So let's put the flaps down. The flaps are mechanical, so we don't need any power, but we need power for the lights, and it's always good to check the lights. So let's make sure we do have the beacon, navigation 1. There are both taxi and landing lights. Navigation the other one, and we do have the tail white navigation light. So light-wise, everything is good. I can shut off the battery. How much fuel do we have? Oh, not much actually. Really not that much fuel left. Ooh, yeah. The fuel indicators here on this Piper are really funny. It's just float twice, and yeah, we basically have like 1/4, I guess, to yeah. Interesting. So we definitely need to refuel a little bit. Anyways, let's go here to the walk around menu and do the pre-flight. So just go next. I have to remove the chocks. Tires are good. We do have plenty of oil, so that's excellent. Cowl prop and air filter all looking nicely. Let's remove the chocks again. Check the fuel, so no contamination, only 9 US gallons there. No tie downs. I don't like to put the tie downs, but actually maybe if you leave the airplane for long enough, maybe it's a good idea to let the tie downs there. The flaps look to be good. Let's check the elevator. Everything is looking nice. Checking the rudder as well. There is no like any crazy play. Oh, no, wait. No tie down. Check the flaps. Check the other aileron. Looking good. No tie down here. No contamination in the fuel. And that's the pre-flight complete. Alright. LP spin plane spotting. Bom dia. Já tenho campo para Oeiras. Muito bem. Awesome. Very, very good. Alright. So regarding the interior, I basically painted the seats in blue, so they match match the scarf of the fox. By the way, I created that fox with artificial intelligence. It turned out really good. So really cool stuff. I also changed the panel a little bit. I mean, it's pretty dark still, but it is slightly brighter. So not so dark as the default. I painted these ones blue as well, and the flap handle has this little blue ring. Other than that, these panels a little bit brighter as well. That panel is a little bit brighter. I changed the color of the ceiling here because it was like yellowish, brownish, and I didn't really like it, so now it's gray and fits the airplane. And that's really cool. Oh, and by the way, yeah, I wrote the name of the plane, of course. So it's Little Fox. Really nice. I mean, I really like how it turned out. Anyways, let's get inside. Or maybe, you know what? Maybe let's just tow the airplane using the tow function here. So let me see. Parking brake is released. Oh boy, the plane was going on. So let's say parking brake release, tow, and oh, the view is a little bit weird. Can I look? Can I look around? No, it's a little bit weird. Oh, maybe because we have to pull it from the back. That makes total sense. Let's see. Yeah. Alright. That makes total sense because we would be pulling it from the tail. Or by the tail, should I say. Alright, this looks actually fairly realistic. Okay. Come on. This is me on my own trying to pull the plane. And I just want to get it to the field, so we can, whoa. So we can get it there. Alright, I think I can do it now. This is really cool. Yeah, man, the Foxy, I really like how it turned out. I'm really happy. Okay, so here we go. We're just gonna let the airplane to the field, so we don't do any prop damage here. And we have a little runway there on that field. Come on. I guess the guy got tired. I'm pushing really hard. Okay. Alright, let's just move the back of the airplane here to the left. And like that. Stop. A little bit to the other side. Like that. And that should be good enough. Okay, so let's stop the tow. Set the parking brake. I hope I didn't damage anything, but I don't think so. Let's put the flaps already up. I forget these ones are mechanic, and I can close the door. So close this door, probably close this one as well. Let's go master on. Beacon light is on. Let's see, trim is neutral, magnetos, fuel to both. Mixture is full rich. Let's do 1. 2, 3 strikes of primer. Actually, I'll leave this window open. So, clear prop. And we are just going to hit the starter. And we're going to be monitoring here oil pressure. Very good. Oil pressure is good. 1000 RPM. I can close the window. Put the nav lights on. Avionics 2 on. It's charging, so that is great. Transponder. I mean, I'm offline now, so let's fly the transponder off. Who needs this? We don't need a flight plan. Nothing here. And the only thing I will set, even though it's basically kind of not required, is the QNH. So 29092. Interesting, but it's not. It's not default weather. It's real weather. So, all right, very nice. Let's get the taxi light on, and I'll just let the engine warm up a little bit. And while it warms up, I'll just show you the runway. This is kind of the runway, but you can land anywhere in this field. The only thing that I noticed is there is a little bit of there's like a small I mean, it's not perfectly straight here, so you can see like the runway is very long, but it's not perfectly straight because ortho for XP. But it's alright. I mean, we don't need all of this space to land. This airplane, yeah, you can see it pretty well now. That is not perfectly right, but totally fine for me. I mean, we can land anywhere in this field with this airplane. It's not a big deal. And we even have a windsock, so that's cool. That's really cool. Also, I don't understand this little glow there because I feel like the sun is coming from another direction. Oh, no. Actually, it's going from that direction, exactly. Anyways, what's the plan? The plan is we're gonna depart, we're gonna gain some altitude, fly over this area right here, and then we're gonna fly following this river to that side there, because it's actually not very far, but I think like the other place where we're gonna be landing is like, I feel like it's right here. If it's not, it's probably on the other side, but I feel like it's right here. Yeah, it's right there. You can see it. So this is where we're gonna be refueling and catching up some stuff. Oh, let's see. I forgot to check the weight and balance, by the way. Yeah, I'll have to shut down. Let's do it real quick. Avionics off. Just shut down real quick. Alright, terribly sorry. Mass and balance, let's say. So 0 baggage, I'll just add 5 kilos. It's gonna be only me here. No fuel, and that's about it. Alright, done. Beacon is on, master, mixture. Just do 1, 2, that should be enough. A little bit of throttle forward, and let's start it again. And it's up and running. Oil pressure is good, the temperature is up a little bit, so that's good. Nav lights on, avionics on, taxi light on. Let's taxi to the runway, brakes are released. Now I'm going to pull the stake aft so we keep the tail going down. And I'm just going to very carefully taxi here. Try to taxi as slow as possible with this airplane because otherwise you'll ground spin it. And you'll damage your tires. And speaking of damaging tires, I am running the economy system of the reality expansion pack, so not only it counts the hours and all the stuff that you do wrong with the airplane, you actually spend money. So I'm gonna set the pocket brake here. It actually does count the hours here, which is really cool. And it's, in my case, I have the Cirrus, the SR22 that you guys know already. The Cirrus is in the same economic system. So basically, whatever I spend in the Cirrus, it also decreases the amount of money I have for this one. So it's like, it's all the same. And it's really cool. Man, what a lovely livery. I'm really happy. Okay, so let's do a Mach check. Let's just advance the throttles a little bit. Taxi light off now. We don't need it. Let's go to 1,800 RPM like that. Let's do right. dropped a tiny bit. Both recovered. Left dropped a bit. Both recovered. Now let's check the carb heat on. It dropped a bit and it recovered. Very good. Temperatures are all good. We're almost on the green. It takes a while, so I'm just going to go for it before it reaches the green. So let's leave it at idle now. Let's see if the engine does not shut down. And it seems stable. Carb on. Carb off. Everything looks good. Back to 1000. Let's go. Landing lights on. Flaps on the first notch. Are you guys ready? Let's go. Let's have some fun. Brakes are released. I'm pulling aft and left on the stick, so I have my left aileron down, and you'll see why. I mean, probably want to explain that today, but maybe one day I will talk about it. Alright, and I'll slowly advance the power to full takeoff. Keep it up the stern line, keep the tail backwards. Now I'm just going to keep dropping the nose, and there we go. Boy. It was light, I forgot I took out so much weight. Alright, here we go. It really is amazing. Flaps up. Oh, and into the sun we go. Alright, let's get some altitude, let's get to 3,000 feet. I got used to flying it with full tanks and quite a big payload, so I was not expecting it to go this quickly in the air. Alright, 3,000 is passed. Let's go higher. Let's go like 3.5 so we can clear that mountain and enjoy a little bit of the scenery. What a beautiful place. Alright, we are 100 to go. Let's start a left-hand turn. There is 3.5. Drop the nose. Let the airplane accelerate a tiny bit, and I'm going to drop it to 2,000 RPM. No, 2,300, sorry. Like that. This airplane, because it flies so slow, by the way, the airspeed is in miles per hour, and probably not nautical miles per hour, so it flies even slower than you think. It has a really impressive turn radius. Basically, you take no space at all for any kind of turns. Okay, here we go. 100 knots. I could pull the mixture a little bit, but because we're so close, I don't think it will be needed, but I'll just pull it slightly. Like that. Got a bit of RPM increase. Maintain the airplane coordinated. This is where we took off. I mean, what a spot. What a beautiful spot. Look at it. So nice. And I think like that should be the runway. Yeah, that should be the runway. So let's do one flyby, and then we will be we'll see what's the wind like. Probably it's exactly like the one we had now. So we'll do a low flyby, then do a right-hand turn, follow the road, line up that. So let's do that. Do I have the taxi, the landing light on? Yes. Mixture forward. Let's take the power out. Carb on. Let's drop the nose. Scare some cars. And I mean, this is exactly what I mean about fun. Like, you wouldn't be doing this on an airliner, but I would do on this plane, and it's so much fun. Okay, we've got some wires here. Need to be careful. I mean, the wind looks to be pretty low. Take the carb off. Oh, actually, the wind favors this runway. Okay. Full power. Well, in that case, I'll just join the right-hand downwind for this. Man, and also this airplane has quite a big amount of power. Which is really cool. Let's go 3,000 feet. Start the right-hand turn here. This is so lovely. Keeping the power because we're doing a tight turn, and when you do a tight turn, you do lose quite a bit of lift, so it is very important. You know what? I might even go over that mountain there, so we do a nice line up from this part. So I go above this and then I turn. Yeah, probably sounds like a good idea. Let's get a bit more power. Climb just a tiny bit more. What an awesome scenery. Are you kidding me? It's amazing. Alright. Oh, and by the way, check this out. The tail has some vibration because of the power that you give it. It is so cool. Cooler! I am awake. Good morning. I started a bit early today, I know. Alright, here we go. We passed the mountain. Let's drop the power a bit. Carb on. Start the right-hand turn. Keep the nose down, this way you don't exceed the angle of attack, even with idle power. And you keep a good airspeed. Look at this, how it goes. Absolutely amazing. I feel like I might be a tiny bit high, but we'll see in a moment. Yeah, I'm a tiny bit high, but I'll correct that. Let's put flaps 1. And flaps 4. So max amount of drag. Keep the carb on. I'm going to try to touch down with the minimum speed possible. You probably even need to touch down with the tail wheel first. Get a little bit of side slip here. Just to add a bit of drag. Trim it properly. Let the speed bleed off, let the speed bleed off, hold it, don't let it touch yet. Now I feel like I'm slightly high. Alright, not perfect, but good enough. Flaps up. Alright, and let's vacate here. Carb off. And the ground friction is quite hard to explain. And give it a turn here. Alright, stop here. Brakes is set, 1000 RPM. Lights off, nav off, avionics off, beacon is on. We get mixture cut off. Alright, mixture is cut off, fuel goes to cut off, that goes to off, off, and off. Throttle to idle. Very nice. So we arrived at the first place. Let's get outside. I'm not gonna put any chocks even, because we're just gonna go like shopping some stuff. I mean, just take a look at the scenery. It looks pretty amazing, right? I would imagine there will be like a shop or something here, and this is exactly what we'll be doing. Some shopping, maybe some gasoline as well. Maybe there's like a small refueling stuff somewhere. I don't see it, but possibly there is some. Ah, yeah, okay. This might be fuel. Jet A1. Alright, we'll just assume that's avgas or something. That's fuel for us. Yeah. That's fuel, so it would be refueling the airplane. Probably even go with the airplane there, but I'll just stand it right here. Okay, let's go here to the mass and balance. So let's say we're gonna pick up one of you guys. So I'm gonna add 68 kilos, and then we're gonna add like a lot of meat, a lot of food, so we can go and chill out. So let's say we're gonna add, I don't know, maybe like, considering drinks, not alcoholic of course, maybe like 20 kilos? What do you think? 20 kilos? 20, 25? Let's do 30. A total of 30. Yeah, that looks good to me. And I'm gonna fill the tanks. Now, let me just check. How expensive is the fuel here? I think it's Charlie Bravo Kilo 7. Probably not even here. 2.49. Let me just compare this. That is pretty expensive here. Alright, so let's give it to 14. 111. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Gonna apply. Weight is loaded. Fuel is on. Let me just check here the maintenance report. Everything looks clean. Now I used better spark plugs. This way the engine runs a little bit smoother. And I've set the tuned exhaust in use, so I had to pay quite a bit. I had like 6,000 here on the current balance. Other than that, battery looks good. Everything looks good. Fantastic. And we got basically $19.81 for a 6-minute flight that we just did. Alright, very good. Very good. Obligatory picture, I feel like. And screenshot. Done. Very nice. SimCoders Notice, buy me some cookies too. You got it. Let's get some cookies for some Crash Flyer. So, how about a kilo of cookies? Sounds good to you? Let's do +1. Done. Katerina, hey! Welcome to live stream. Billowell, hey man! I haven't had the time yet to check the mod, man. It's been such a rush. I feel bad for it. But next week I'll do it, I promise. Alright, let's get inside. Let's get inside of the airplane. I love the scenery. It is so much fun, this airplane as well. So get inside, close the door. Done. And I'll leave this one open. Master on, beacon on. Let's go this, this, this. 1, 2, 3. That should be good enough. Clear prop. Somebody give me the clear prop in chat. Dude, I didn't even synchronize the gyro with the compass. This is completely different. Well, I need a clear prop in chat so I can start the engine. Tazzy! Morning! I mean, it's not morning there. It's probably like evening? No, should be like midday or something. Glad to see you here. I'm waiting for a clear prop in chat so we can start the engine. Alright. It's 9:50 p.m. It's basically nighttime. Wow. Alright, here we go. SimCoders Flyers 97 gave us the clear prop. Let's go. Starter. Pressure's coming. There we go. There's 1,000 RPM. Pressure's on the green. Get close. I really like the window shaking. It's fairly realistic. Avionics nav. Landing light on. Takeoff. Flaps set. And now I do have to fly to east. Let me just probably synchronize the gyro. Because we were not synchronized. Like that. Proper stuff. Temps are good. Is there anything behind us? Yeah, there's some stuff behind us. Okay, so let's go into the runway. I mean, I'll try and do something with you guys here. But first, let's just do a quick mag check as well. Come on. Alright, centerline is live with this kind of airplane. Stop here, put the bonking brake on. And let's do 1,800. checking here. As you know, we shut down the engine. Something might have gone wrong, so especially with this one that it simulates all the systems. Just checking that the car works. The car works. Wonderful. And if I put it to idle, the engine doesn't shut down. Good stuff. Gyro seems good. 1000 RPM. I'm gonna go with flaps up. On this one, I'm gonna try to do something real fun here. Let's see. Alright. Tazzy, no work tomorrow, Labor Day, so gonna be up. Oh, I see. Alright, stick aft and to the left. Slowly advance the power. And now drop the nose. Center the stick. And just keep it there. And now you're just controlling the airplane with your feet. Oh, but yeah, probably the trim was a little bit up. Anyways, kinda did that. Alright, here we go. Here we go. I guess I know why the airplane feels a bit more powerful. That's probably because I put the tuned exhaust there. Definitely feels more powerful compared to what it was before. But I kinda like it. Okay, getting some altitude here. Everything's looking good. Now we need to go to the east, so we need to go back. So I'll just keep climbing a bit, maybe to 3,500 feet. And then I'm going to follow the river, and I'm going to find the strip of my friends. There are two rivers here. Or wait, should I follow the road or the river? Now that's the question now. Let's climb a bit higher so we can see better. And let me see. No, I should follow the road. I should follow the road, and then I should follow the river. So that's the road. I'm gonna go for the road. Let's go to 4,000. I mean, I could land here. Totally could. Alright. If I fly so low, I can see the whale? Is there a whale? What? Oh, the fishes! Oh, by the way, look at, do you see that? Birds? Holy cow. It's good that we didn't went there. Alright, drop the power a bit. Let's leave the mixture. That's good. Trim the airplane, and now it's just flying nice and steady. Landing light off for a little bit. Okay, I do have the key binding for it. And there's the river, so we're really close. I mean, I know I could just drive, but it's so much more fun to just fly. And also, I want to make the stream small but packed with action, so it's perfect. Tessie, are you using Orbex Forests? No. It's all default and Orto for XP. I think it's Google source. No, maybe not. Maybe it's ARC source. Can't remember, but yeah. Ekaterina is so beautiful. Oh yes, it is. It absolutely is. And we're getting a little bit rocked from the turbulence from the mountains. And I feel like this is the strip. This here. I think so. Let's get the light on. Mixture forward. Oh yeah, that's it. That's it. Let's do a low pass. Oh, by the way, check that river. There's a nice bridge there as well. Let's do a low pass, see how's the wind. Power to idle, carb on. Yeah, there's the windsock, I can see it. Looks like the wind is coming from that direction. But let's expect maybe my friend did a bad job cutting the grass or something. Oh, what a beautiful place. Let's buzz his house. SimCoders Fire, are your frame rate better? Is your frame rate better today? Yes, it is, because I am in the middle of nowhere, I guess, and I'm flying a fairly FPS-friendly airplane. Okay, here's the runway. Here is the runway, and this is where we're going to be landing on this field. I mean, I could land just in the middle of this field. I don't need to go on that road. And here is his house. There's the hangar. Alright, sounds good. Sounds good to me. That was pretty cool. And this scenery is not on the map, as you can see. We had the middle stop, not the starting point, nor this one. Alright, let's get to 3,000 feet. 3,000 feet looks like a good altitude in this area. And I'm going to join the pattern, and I'll probably land that way. Such a nice airplane. It's not bad on the default, but it's not alive. Like the way it flies, the way the engine breathes, the way the way you feel the airplane is so much different with this one. Alright. I guess maybe he would be pissed with me out with his gun or something, trying to shoot me. Alright, I'll do like a little bit of a longer downwind for this one, so we can line up nicely. I just love this. And we are going to absolutely repeat this with you guys. So if you want to fly some tail draggers, I'll probably get Mike and Emil to join me as well. And I want to see like 5 or 6 Pipers all flying together. Carbon. So that would be pretty fun. And to see everybody parked up somewhere along some river or something, because see that? I could land there. I could absolutely land there. Maybe we should land there. Do you want me guys to try to land there? I think that would be a good thing, cool thing. Maybe like at the evening, so I'm gonna advance the time to simulate like we spent some time here. And make sure it's forward, carve off. Let it go down slowly and gently. Flaps up. Bit of braking. And I'm gonna go around spin it. No. But it's really easy to do so. It's really easy to do so. Alright, let's park it up there. Flaps are up. Okay. That's good enough. Alright, brakes set. 1000 RPM, lights off, nav off, avionics off. Mixture cut off. Okay, light. And that off. Good! Very good. Ooh. Maxime, hello, have a nice stream. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. We're having a ton of fun. At least I am having. I hope you guys are enjoying this kind of content. So here we go. We arrived to this private strip, and holy cow, this looks amazing. I'm gonna take another picture here. Just like take a picture here. Little Foxy on its adventures. Man, the livery really is looking good. At least for me. I don't know what you guys think about the livery. I think it's nice. Let's have a picnic. Yeah, that's the plan. And probably have some barbecue here with the guy. I mean, this guy has a pretty serious house. Kind of looks better than ours. But I kind of prefer... I kind of prefer the mountains around the starter house. But this one looks cool as well. This one looks really cool. All right, so let's say we're gonna spend the day with him, with our friend. Take another screenshot with this light. Clouds are slowly rolling in, very slowly rolling in, but I'm enjoying it. And let's just advance the time. So make it like late evening. Time to return. Probably like this. Let's do a barbecue. Taz, it looks gorgeous. How do you got the Sims lighting to look that good? No idea, man, but let me tell you, your pictures are as good as this. Man, after what happened yesterday on the stream, this one feels such a refresher. And anyways, let's imagine now that we'll get a competition. Like, you guys are not here, but with a little bit more extra time, planning and so on, we could have like a challenge of somebody landing on some of these smaller islands. So what if we try to land on this one? So it's right near the bridge, and we try to land here in the middle of the river. It would be cool to see like 5 airplanes landing here. Like a small private beach on the middle of the river. Yeah, let's go. Let's try and do it. And then I'm going to return home after that one. Alright, so let's say, let's see, weight and balance. Now, of course, we took all the food out, so let's say I'm just going to bring like 2 kilos of stuff with me. And I'm going to bring one of you guys. That looks good. Let's hit apply. That's the weight and balance done. Still have enough fuel. Oh, and by the way, I refueled and didn't check if the fuel was contaminated. Oh, good. By the way, the engine was running. Seems like okay. None. And let's see. None. Alright, good. So, windows open. Reset the trim. Like that, that. Beacon light on. I need a clear prop. 1, 2, 3 strokes of prime is done. Let's go. This remembers me on Volvo Islands. Oh, is that where they put the car? In Sweden? I think so. Floppo, hey, great to see you here. How are you? We're having a lot of fun now. I'm actually literally enjoying this. Alright, clip prop. Let's go. There's oil pressure. And there is 1,000 RPM. Nav lights, avionics, it's powering up. Nicely, of course, because we spent so little time, the engine is still warm. But what is cool about the Reality Expansion Pack is that it I don't know how it does, but it memorizes the time when you shut down. And let's say if you come back 1 hour, the engine might still be warm. But if you let like 2 days or 3 days, the engine will be really cool. And I find that really nice. Is this the Laminar or an add-on? This is the Laminar, but with the Reality Expansion Pack. And let me tell you, it is one of the best investments that you can probably do for a little general aviation airplane, because it is so much fun. Alright, landing light is on. or actually before the landing lights, the engine is good, so let's do a bit of a check here. 1,800. Dropped, recovered, dropped, recovered, carb on, dropped. Yeah, it did. Off, recovered, good. Power to idle. See if it doesn't shut down. Doesn't shut down. Back to 1,000. Light on. This starter has more miles than like engine true stuff. Alright, this field is huge, so I'm gonna go flaps up, and I'll try to do whatever I was trying to do before. I just need to remember that I need to pull the power out a bit. Let's go, let's have some fun. Go right in the middle of the field. Slowly advance the power forward, stick backwards and to the left. There we go, lift the tail. Stick centered, 2000 RPM. And now just work with our feet. Look at us go. Isn't this cool? I find this really cool. And you just steer the airplane with your feet. I find this really nice. Alright, let's go full power. And just pull the stick out a little bit. Yeah! That was awesome. That was awesome. Alright, let me center my pedals like that. Good stuff. Okay. DC-3 takeoff style. True. Alright, now before we want to go home, so we wanted to land on that little island. I'm not going to climb too much. Probably keep the speed down. Let me drop the nose a bit so it can actually be set. Let's see, there is the island. I need to drop my speed quite significantly. So I really want to come slow for that one. Flaps approach, flaps full. Still a little bit fast, a bit of side slip here. To get ourselves lower and slower. Yeah, this feels better to me. Okay, nope. Let's try again. Flaps approach, full power. Felt like it was still a lot of energy. And that's close to 2,300 feet, so let's just keep ourselves 500 feet above. Do you still take photos professionally? Yes, I still do. I'm working with my flight school, and I'm taking the photos for them, like marketing stuff and so on. But I left the cars completely. I left the cars industry. That doesn't mean like if there will be any kind of like extra job or something or somewhere, I might still take it, depending on time and conditions, of course. But yeah, like I left the main business of car photography, so I am a retired commercial car photographer. Is that it? Yeah, that should be it. All right. Let's see. Now I'm gonna try to keep myself slower and lower because I want to be as slow as possible for these kind of landings. Let's go power to idle. Carbon, I'll leave the carbon for a while now. Flaps 1, start to turn. Let it lose a lot of altitude here, but not gain too much energy. I love the shadow there. Flaps full. Carb off. This one seems a little bit more to my like. And you always need to work with your feet on this airplane. Trim it. I just don't want to get it in the water. It's not exactly straight here. Just don't get it on the water. I prefer just to spin it. Which just did spin it. Alright, but we are here. This is what's fun with this airplane. You actually have these moments of whoops, shit. But it's cool. Alright, we landed. It was not a perfect landing. That spot there was not totally flat. I was expecting it to be flat, but it actually isn't, and it was really difficult to see from the air. But that was fun. Alright, let's get out of here and actually flaps up first. Let's turn ourselves to that side there. Please turn. Just a tiny bit more. Like that. That's good enough. Alright, flaps take off. Reset the trim, really important to reset the trim. Trim is reset. Arb is off. Let's go. Alright. Well, off we go. That was textbook takeoff. Oh, do you see the tail? Do you see the tail, man? How cool is that? Go flaps up. Awesome stuff. Alright, home we go. Let's climb. Light off. Everything is charging, everything is working. I hope I didn't damage the tires on that one, but probably not. Like the blue color of the seats. Flying once again above our friend's field. Looks really good. And let's fly to ours. We need to hold the road. There's the road. Just climb a little bit more. There's a lot of places to explore in this area. Sometimes you can just land in the middle of nowhere, as long as it's more or less flat and there are no trees. But that looks cool. Almost at 4,000. Man, this airplane has been climbing like hell. I mean, I don't even know if I like the way that the tuned exhaust works, man. 10 horsepower? Damn, that's a lot of power. That feels like the airplane feels a lot more powerful than what it was. Alright, drop the power, leave the mixture. Whoops, that was a bit too much. Like that. 4,000 feet, keep it there. Lovely. Bit of turbulence. I mean, it's expected, it's just a light airplane. Such a light airplane. Whoa! That was an updraft. We go, passing the middle stop where we bought the fuel and all the stuff, all the food. that birds? No. That's not birds. That was downdraft. Gyro is not aligned. I mean, why do you need a gyro if you have a compass? Right. And that's our place, right there. Lovely place. Okay, my suggestion is we start descending, we do a right-hand turn here, we'll line up nicely with the runway, and we go to parking. Sounds good? Let's do it. Extra forward, light on. Drop it to 1,800, carb on. Let it go in a descent here. Plenty of fuel as well. Got 3 hours already on the engine. So there's a lot of traffic on this road. There's the windsock. There's the area where it kind of goes up. And we'll try to land as good as we can. Alright, start the right hand turn. The power to idle, get the first stage of flaps. So it can actually slow down. First stage of flaps out. Let's turn. Final stage of flaps out. There's a runway. Now remember, there's a middle part where it goes up. I can see it now. You guys can probably see it as well. So I think we have enough energy, so we can just pass that. Yeah, let's just like do like this, and then go down. Bit of a firm landing, but safe on the ground. Easy does it. A little bit of braking. And look at us, we could almost park like this. Alright, let's spin the airplane now. Like that. Brilliant! Lock your brakes set. 1000 RPM. Lights off. Everything is wonderful. So avionics off. Mixture cut off. Mags off. Reset trim. Fuel cut off. Throttle to idle. Beacon off. Master off. Flaps are up. Very good. Very, very good. Let's park the airplane in the same spot that it was. And tow it. Oh yeah, I forgot the parking brake. It's a bit uphill. Come on, I can do it. Can be pretty annoying. Oh boy, it's gonna be uphill now. Okay, it's going, it's going, it's going, and now to the right. This is where the anchor should be. Yeah, perfect. I mean, there's an airplane here, but who cares? Like that, and stop it here. Set the brake. Take the toe out. And that's it. Well, guys, I'm gonna end it here. I need to get my stuff packed up, get ready. Still need to give a lesson as well, and it's gonna be pretty cool. I hope you enjoyed this little live stream with the Piper the PA. Really cool stuff, really cool plane, really cool addition, really amazing scenery. Definitely download that stuff. It's free, man. It's free on the work store. The link is on the description. I had a lot of fun, so I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry again from the yesterday's stream, but actually I think it's good that it happened because we had the opportunity of doing this today. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna wish you a fantastic week. We're gonna see you on the next one. It's probably gonna be something interesting as well. I mean, I usually try always to do everything interesting, but it should be something out of the box as well. And so yeah, but still, I need some testing, some other stuff. Anyways, guys, wish you a great week. Thank you all for your support. We're gonna see you. We're gonna see you soon, and stay awesome. I love you. Thank you for all the support. It would awesome. Just about to drive to a job. We'll watch now. Hi and bye. Hi and bye, man. Thank you, everybody, guys. See you.